Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna do Judge Dredd, issue number 4 from Eagle Comics. I like this a lot. I got the Dutch version. It's a long time ago since I read this comic. I mean, the original. Well, this is the original, but I read the story when I was younger a lot. So this is. I'm not even sure from which timeline. It must be a 70s comic, right? No, 84. I was wrong. Okay, but anyway, great cover. I like it. Look at this detail, man. So, who did this? John Wagner, Brian Bolland, and Ron Smith, and we have John Bird's colorist and Tom Frame. The inking is, a little bit. I'm not sure what the word is. It's not as sharp as anymore, unfortunately. So the art can be a little bit muddy. Well, maybe it was muddy at the time, but because it's so old, starting to, what's the word, leaking. I'm not sure, the inking, I mean. Anyway, so this is an outpost in the atomic wastelands outside of Core City, and they are being invaded by the Doomsday Dogs. Now, why? Well, it seems that these are group. I'm not sure if they are mutants, but everything outside of Mega City 1 is considered dangerous. Well, most of it, because, well, if you are not familiar with it's hard to explain, this whole Judge Dredd mythos, because it's so big and it's been around for many, many, many years. I mean, even I don't have all the knowledge. I only know that Judge Dredd is a fucking cool character. He takes no nonsense. He's judge, jury, and executioner. There's Mega City 1 where everybody lives, and outside is an atomic wasteland with dangers and mutants and, guys like this. So, and there's a lot of stuff around. Anyway, so he says, "Why are you doing this? You are city folk. You must be punished for your sins." And then take the city folk to Father Earth. So Father Earth here, he says, "I am the goodness of the earth, come to avenge the evil of the city. You will join me in my crusade against Mega City 1?" So they say, well, no, we are just simple folk, right? We are just traders, and we don't know anything else. Well, that's too bad, and they're getting killed because, I don't know, he's have some powers to strangle them. And he says, "Hey, plant these seeds upon their bodies, and life will sprout again." And basically, he's saying that Mega City 1 are the sinners, that the sinners are living there, it's the evil, it needs to be brought down, and so that Earth can be green and fruitful again, stuff like that. So he's basically an nature activist, or an activist in general, right? So he says today is Doomsday. Meanwhile, in Mega City 1, there's also some, how to say, mechanisms that screams for dangers, and they say, hey, there's tens of thousands of people come to Mega City 1. What are we going to do? Well, it seems that Judge Dredd here has a meeting with the top guys called Chief Judge Griffin, and says, "What do you make of them, Dredd? We're always getting these fantastic bands, mutants and outcasts, banding themselves together to make trouble. Normally I said forget them, but this time there's too many, Chief, and it bothers me. Let's send a patrol to look at them." But then, oh no, we have also another guy that, puts the nail in the coffin, and he has the last words, and he says, "Stuff and nonsense. Wall defenses will handle any dash muties. We got more things on our plate. Need every judge here for the election." So yeah, it's election time. How ironic, right? I mean, what's happening in the real world with Biden and Trump. And I must say, this looks pretty peaceful, unlike what we are. And yeah, tensions are a little bit rising, but they are staying civilized. So, and also Judge Dredd is sending someone to jail because he has 47 wallets. So that's a crime because, he's want to sell them criminally. And but it doesn't sit right with Dredd, right? Because 10,000 mutilanders, why are they coming here? They know they never get past the wall unless they got people inside. Someone's working inside, it's possible, but where? In Mega City 1 Southern Electricity Generation Complex Power Tower, the election itself is generating interest. All right, so yeah, this is so these robots looking at the election here are talking about, the candidates here. So it seems that this is a tour guide, and I'm not sure why people are getting allowed to having tour guides in this, I don't know, facility where power is generated from the earth, like lava, and they are powering the whole mega city or this part of the city. And so this robot explains about, what's happening with where the power come from, and that, that it generates a lot of electricity for the for the city. And so these fanatics says, because you can see here what's happening, isn't it dangerous if there was an accident? Oh, disaster. No, don't worry. It would take a rather large bomb to crack the dicrystal piping, and our security is first rate. And then he says, well, you weren't allowed here because you are religious people. And what is your religion again? We are followers of Earth Father. Anyway, so they're planting explosions. There's this alarm going off. And so Dredd says, the power tower goes. If the power tower goes, we have a raging volcano in Mega City 1. Right? So these mad dogs are killing everyone, and so the judges are being dispatched to deal with them, right? And before they can, I don't know, blow up the generator, they are getting shot and being, detained. And it's a little bit hard to read because, these letters are a little bit tiny. What a bunch of crazies, judges say. You only delayed your destruction, city dwellers. Today is doomsday. Father Earth has decreed it. They got something up his sleeve, says Dredd. I'm sure of it. Robot, check everything. There has to be another bomb in the power tower. So, okay. So the Father Earth is just, spouting more nonsense about, cleaning the city and cleaning Earth and etc., etc. So Judge analyzes what this guy is. So he's writing up all the people, and he says, a walking weed patch. What plans do we have to deal with them? As you know, Judge Dredd, we can't touch them until they've broken our laws, but they have no chance of getting past our defenses. Look at them carrying on, like they expect the walls to come down tumbling. Maybe they do, Judge Pym. Maybe they do know something we don't. So he goes out to interrogate him, and he says, a little dirt in the face never hurts to delicate occasions like this. He insults Father Earth. So he says, hey, back off or there will be trouble. Hurt all, this is all you understand. Just as your tire crushed this forum, so for centuries your city has crushed good earth. So he puts that thorn onto his body and it blooms. And everybody says, see, the thorn blooms again. So Father Earth, the city must be destroyed. Father Earth will create new life. Listen, nature boy, as soon as today's election is over, I'm going to get a new law passed. A law against you. So go peddle your crackpot ideas somewhere else. I'll have a person who chop you up and dump you on the compost heap. Oh, this is so good. Anyway, but he still thinks, I don't know, man, just it doesn't sit well with him. So the election is going on and people say, hey, you just press the button, right? And then, the election will go on. But then Dredd says, wait a minute. That's it. When the vote takes place, there will be a sudden massive demand for power. Because, well, they are pushing the same button at the same time, which costs a lot of electricity, I guess, right? There will be a sudden massive demand for power. The auxiliary lava feed pipe will switch to automatic, right? So he's calling everybody up and says, hey, we need to stop this, right? And so he goes to the election. He was coming too late and the pipes are open. Well, he's shouting to the robots, basically they found a bomb and said, get rid of it, but they are too late. And then, oh no, it's a volcano and there is earthquakes. And look at this, man. This looks great. So lava is pouring down. Cities are crumbling. Streets are crumbling. People are dying. And yeah, the other one says, it is Father Earth promised. The walls are crumbling before us. Forwards, my fanatics. We must complete what Mother Earth has started. Destroy the cursed city. Burn it to the ground. And so, yeah, they're going in. Dredd is trying to save this woman. Hold on, citizens. The earth had heaved again, and the woman was no more. And everybody's being killed by these fanatics while the lava is pouring into the city. Some of the Mutilanders, says Dredd, right? And then, we have also a poster of what's to come. I read this story when I was little. It's great, by the way. It's old art, but it's still great. It holds up very well. Anyway, so he's mowing these guys down, right? The sentence is death, rebel. You can beat us all, lawman. Oh, no. And then, lava is pouring down, and he's calling his fellows judges, jets to control. Get a hover wagon down here, fast. Someone's planning a barbecue, and I'm top of the guest list. So the other ones save him, and it's no good tackling this Mutilanders while this is going on. We got to put the plug into that volcano. But how, Judge Dredd? There's only one slim chance. The Holocaust Squad. Within minutes, the Holocaust Squad was dropping towards the heart of the inferno. Au revoir, or should I say goodbye? Each man knew this was a suicide mission. Their fire suits would last no longer than 3 minutes in the intense heat of the volcano. 3 short minutes. All right, so Dredd is listening to what these people are doing. Mitch here, I touched the bottom. God, it's hot. I can feel it through my suit. Charlie here. Andy and Vance had to have it. It's just you and me now, Mitch. Search for the main valve, man. The main valve. We're here, Judge. The valve's still intact, but I can turn it. Keep trying, Mitch. You've got to do it. You've got to shut off the lava flow. Ah! Charlie's gone. He's getting worse. Can't last. Meltdown. Goodbye. They failed. No, Judge Dredd. Look! The volcano's dying. They did it, Judge Dredd. They did it. The disaster's over, but we still got work to do. Father's Earth and his murdering band are loose in the city. And by God, there's gonna be a reckoning. But then, oh no, it seems that the man-eating plants have broken loose. Look at this. Isn't this freaking awesome? People are getting eaten alive and they're being shot with deadly spores, and they're growing on, and you have this blood plants that are hypnotic, right? And oh man, it's so good. So, So yeah, and so Judge comes in and he's taking out of the remaining mutants, gonna blow them to Kingdom Come, and he says banishment from the city was not enough. You will be transported to one of our penal colonies in space, and the sentence is life. Right? These Mutilanders sure caused a lot of trouble, but we got them under control now, Judge Dredd. Think so? I'll be happier when we got Father Earth on the lock and key. So the other ones come back and says, Father Earth, we lost. And he says, how can it be? The city must be destroyed. And then he's going to pray and he says, oh, Mother Earth, give us an omen, give us a sign. And then they hear something and they hear the voice of God. It's a sign. Salvation is at hand, my fanatics. And behold, the God planned. And so the other one said, no, you cannot get in here. And they're getting shot too. Yeah, they're getting shot, right? Those alien meat eaters spread fast, but when they get the chance, plug your ears. The cry of the blood plant is hypnotic. It lure you to your death. So Dredd says to command control, hey, I need something in my helmet. So give me some music and blast it real loud, right? Pretty cool. So look at this. Look at this. Wow. And he also, help me, and they are getting eaten alive. The God plan, only you and I survive, my dear. Only we have been considered pure enough to gaze upon his majesty. I spoke too soon. And she says, help me. I'm sorry, my dear. The God plan has judged you and found you wanting. Take this rose and die in peace. I have come to meet my God. You're too late, Judge Dredd. I have won. See, even now the God Plan wraps his protecting fronds around me. The God Plan is all powerful. With his help, I will destroy the cursed city and win back the land for Mother Earth. It's gotta be crazy, he says. This looks so cool. And then he also says, oh no, he's gonna kiss me. I'm truly blessed. I'm one with nature. And oh no, he's getting eaten alive. And Judge says, you can be more at one with nature than that. A sick prophet gone to join a sick God. Who can say that is a justice? That's the end of this story. But we have also another small story. It's called The Death of a Judge. So you have this gangbangers, with the Hellfire Club. And, they are harassing people and doing bad stuff. And then this young rookie, well, it's not really a rookie, but this judge come along and say, hey, come on, get out of here or else, right? So, but then the sicko is shooting her. I did it. I killed the judge. Hit the power boom boom. Let's get out of here. And everybody else says, hey, they shot her. And then she pushed the button because then another judge, her partner, comes. Just Heartless. No, not you. Glad you got here, Bryce. We have to stop meeting like this. I'm so cold. Hold me tight, Brycey. Hold me. Hold on, Harkness. Don't die on me, kid. The robo-dogs are here on the way. They fix you up. They're gonna be okay, you hear? She's dead. And she was my partner, Dredd. The best partner I ever had. And now she's dead because some gun-happy bozo wanted to be a big man. Harkness knew the risk when she pinned on that badge. Get a hold of yourself, Bryce. Remember who you are. And then he says, yes, I'm a judge. I'm going to find those murdering rats and I'm going to judge them. And then go after him. No telling what he's due. So, he's stricken with grief. And he says, listen up, creeps. I want you to know what's coming for you. And so he's going through all these traffic to get them and shooting at them, right? Hellfire clip. I'll give you hellfire. So then, okay, this vehicle is getting crashed because the roadhog is burning. And then he says, come on, creeps, out and take what's coming to you. Don't kill me, Judge. It was Madzid that fired the shot. Madzid killed the judge. And he shoots him in the knees. So you're the big judge killer, you little bag of scum. 100 of you wouldn't make up for Judge Harkness. Hellfire Club, well done, Heap. I'm going to give you a taste of what hellfire is really like. I'm sending you on a one-way trip to hell. Please, please. And then, Dredd comes in and he says, drop that gun, Bryce. That's an order. Keep out of this, Dredd. You don't understand. I loved her, Drockett. I loved her. The sentence is death. Look at this. But then Dredd shoots him and he says, Judge Dredd, you killed to save me. I'm sorry, Bryce. I had to do it. When a judge is allowed to break the law, then there is no law. There can be only one love in a judge's life. The law. That's so good. All right. And we have this beautiful Brian Bolland art on the back. Dude, this is so cool. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this comic. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Subscribe to my channel and all the YouTube jazz. See you next time. Bye-bye.